This is the all-new Show Cup, episode 20. The organizer, UDFans, has something in store for us, because for 20 episodes, Happy was the winner and Happy was undefeated. It was close at times, though, but we had to change something. We had to change the system, and let's see if we shock the system. Formerly, it was best of 6, basically, or 6 maps played. 3 on War3 Champions, 3 on Netties. Now, everything is on War3 Champions, but there's more. Oh yeah, there's definitely more, because we start, it's basically 4 best of 2s now. We start with the normal match of Undead versus Orc, and then we go off race, everybody. Oh yeah, both players can select a race that they want to play. FoCuS has decided to play Night Elf for this. Happy has decided to play random for this. And they will play with their off races against each other, and then afterwards it is main race versus off race. So FoCuS Orc versus Happy's random, and Happy's Undead. No, Happy's random versus FoCuS's Orc. This is gonna be quite cool, everybody. I think this can be very, very interesting, but we stick with the norm for now. Thank you, Spiral, and I think so in for the big raids. I'm not too sure. Only Korean languages, we'll see. Orc versus Undead it is, and we'll see, man. I am still of the opinion that this new ghoul build of Undead is almost unbeatable, but maybe FoCuS knows the answer. And look at this. Super fast tech, FoCuS build with at least a Warmill. Let's not say it's FoCuS Headhunters, we don't know that for sure, but it should be, I guess. Happy's base build, already quite interesting. Open base here, a little bit of an invite for FoCuS. Crypt left next to the altar. Okay. Thank you, Spiral, for the host as well. And we do have a ghoul build. We do have a DK. That is the norm. We have seen Happy playing random the past couple of days on War3 Champions. He defeated Moon in Orc versus Night Elf. That was sick. And Chemico in Human Mirror as well, always with the advantage of going random. He has a Scout Acolyte here, so he knows that FoCuS is right around the corner. And with that, he can creep the little green and gets almost level 2 ring for a start. That is kinda bad, but against the FoCuS harass, maybe it's not the end of the world. FoCuS already with wards, so he sees whenever the big camp will be taken. A little bit of pressure here, but both with techs we see an insane tech by FoCuS. This is almost as fast as it gets, and almost the last hit, but Happy is of course the best player in the world playing around this, saving the ghoul as well. This once again extraordinary. FoCuS is trying to lure the creeps, the Murlocs into this. There we go. DK level 2 nonetheless. There's gonna be damage here, especially the poison damage. Very good against ghouls as they are fragile anyway. And there we go. Let's see how this goes. Did we even... Oh yeah, we did see a barracks. Okay. For a second, I thought he's just straight up rushing to Raiders or Wyvern. Another coil to save the ghoul. Who gets the High Priest? FoCuS. This is yours. It should be yours, but Happy steals it away. Not without a cost, of course. DK is tanking quite a bit of damage. Also throwing the coils left, right, and center. Getting it surrounded on the first Headhunter. That is an easy kill. Can't... Could have been a deny. 2 wolves right next to it. Do you need these denies against Happy? Level-wise, it's a clear lead for the Undead at the moment, but the early game, especially with the fast tech, also belongs to the Undead. And can he finally get a ghoul? Beastery coming, tier 3 tech coming. Many orcs have shifted FoCuS towards Blade Master again, and I wonder maybe on the second map that will be the case as well. But not just here. FoCuS still the norm. Oh, getting a little block in. Happy after winning the Back to Warcraft Weekly Cup for the 6th or 7th time in a row. With Undead, not with random. Still in tremendous, tremendous shape. Double Beastery into Fortress. Huh. That is insane tech speed. as you can see. Headhunter still hanging around. So this must be Wyvern then, right? I mean, it's a ghoul build. There's no anti-air until the Lich is out. FoCuS gotta be careful here. Hex comes in, so finally a solution to ghouls, hopefully. DK back to full mana. I think he invested into a potion, not 100% sure. Ghoul goes down. Well, FoCuS is saving his unit, or is he? Yeah, looking good. Okay, Happy once again, tremendous work. With only tier 1, with only a hero, and oh no! And only ghouls? Oh, that Headhunter is safe. That's close. Okay, Wyvern it is. Tier 3 rush, Farseer, Shadowhunter into tier 3. FoCuS is coming prepared. He has a game plan. Is that a good game plan though? I guess we can only answer that at the end of the game. Only now Vroulange. 6 minutes 30 in. That's so greedy. But I guess why not? Happy's trying to answer with gargoyles. At least one gargoyle, then destroyers and Coil Nova can wreck Wyvern quite a bit. Good scouting on both sides, of course. New wolves, all level 1 heroes on FoCuS' side. He's not spending a second on creeping. Now he does to take a little bit of experience away. The Hex comes in a split second after the Nova, so also this experience towards the Russian. And now you gotta be careful of Coil Nova. Oh, of course, can't afford to lose your Shadowhunter this early on. He is preventing level 3 and 2 on the undead heroes. And that is the biggest anti-air he got at the moment once again. Nova, boom. FoCuS got the XP? You sure about that? Oh yeah. The Wyvern got it. True. Okay. So, since Happy is going gargoyles, there's a clear and easy answer for orcs to counter gargoyles. And that's Bad Riders. We've seen this in Fountain of Mana League, Starbuck versus Shake. There's basically no, or there should not be a chance for undead to win a battle with gargoyles versus orc mass air. Tectonic, thank you for the sub. 8 months already, much love. It just should not work. But how often did we say that in or for Happy games? This should not work, and he still makes it work. Finally, level 2. Happy is moving across to another camp, the big one. And it's Rune Bracers. Not a good item here, as there is no storm, only Chain Lightning. Would have been good for FoCuS. Yeah, gargoyles it is. Nuke on the first Bad Rider. Damage on the second Bad Rider. FoCuS, wake up, my friend. Has to invest the U-Wave. Mana Stone. Oh my god. This is a lot. This is big mana potion and the stone. Of course, they spawn on Happy side of the map, just saying. Is moving completely away from Fiends again. Dark Ranger third. For silence, of course, they don't provide any corpses, so the Dark Ranger also not that efficient, except for creeping. Speaking of creeping, this battle continues. Hex on the DK, so no experience there. But I gotta say, Happy's doing a fine job in taking out these Bad Riders for now. No detonation at all on any units. And now we got good skeletons. How fragile is this base? No reinforced defenses. A player's forces are under attack. Only more Bad Riders. Interesting game. Oh, Chain Lightning against the ghouls. Takes them out early. Finally a detonation here. First defense upgrade helps, of course, against Bad Riders. It's also down the road pretty expensive. They're fighting for more and more kills. The DK with an orb. That's also something you don't see every day. Second defense upgrade. Happy is very, very low on mana. You see the upgrades for Wyvern. There is poison damage attached to it now. That stacks, of course. And off we go. Another gargoyle down. This one was slowed, but can't be stopped. Boom, another one. FoCuS trading favorably. Of course, if you detonate the Bat Riders, there's no experience for you. But if you kill something with a Bat Rider detonation, then you get experience. So how do you salvage this, Happy? How do you salvage Orc Mass Air? The only answer I can see at the moment is Coil Nova. I feel like he has a decent mix of Bat Riders and Wyvern as well, never going over 50 pop. Otherwise it becomes very unfavorable. In terms of economy. And that is the 6 sniper. There's another Bat Rider here. Lich in trouble. Oh boy. Can he reach for a hex? There is silence at the moment. Bat Rider not willing to detonate against the destroyers. DK a little out of position. Here's the hex that we were waiting for. But there's an Invo Potion and a TP. Should/must be safe. Tremendous movement by Happy taking that Bat Rider out. Bat Riders get really, really fast if you queue their detonation. Not here. But I would say that FoCuS still has the lead. Problem now, Happy's armor is getting better and better. Second upgrade, 7 armor. At what point can't you trade favorably anymore? This, oh my god. Second big mana potion. I only see this now. That's so much mana. That's 750 extra mana. Claws helping here as well. Hood of Cunning, not the greatest for Happy. FoCuS can take this. FoCuS can definitely take this. Is it time for a tiny Great Hall? FoCuS has been playing really greedy. A little bit conservative as well. Not when it comes to army composition, but army numbers. So reinforced defenses now. Defense, over attack, and the tiny Great Hall. That's his win condition. Level 3 unlocked Lionhorn. Pretty good. But reinforced defenses isn't finished. And FoCuS just broke upkeep. Nice timing. Old school destroyer push. And FoCuS doesn't seem to be ready here. Lots and lots and lots of skeletons. Of course. Level 4 going for the Dark Ranger pretty much immediately. Destroyers, gargoyles all split. That's the way out with the town portal. There was good damage. But FoCuS already rebuilding the burrows. He will be back in a sec. Tinka, merci for the sub. And if this continues running, it's FoCuS's game. Needs towers. Needs a burrow, I think. And I still think this army composition is the better one for FoCuS, but maybe I'm underestimating destroyers. They have no mana. Another nuke. Needs more headhunters now. Heal wave number 1 committed, but he has healing for days. That shouldn't be a problem. Couple of ghouls down. Invo Potion early on the FoCuS. Interesting. Here are finally some detonations. Getting 2 Gargs with 2 Bat Riders. And now that's the big important fight. FoCuS needs reinforcements ASAP. At the moment only 40 supply. The Wyvern made out of paper, but the DK, nice dispel against the Hex. Off we go. He's trying to chase, but this army is super fragile. He doesn't have that Invo Potion anymore. He needs to do damage again. Instant dispel. Only going for the heroes. He wants to get Happy away from his base. He wants to buy more time. But is that even possible? Happy down to 45. FoCuS burned through 2 greater mana potions. And he's still dry. FoCuS in trouble. He has an Ankh. Must be careful about it anyway. Destroyers are affected by poison. They are magic immune, but poison is not really magic. And now there's no follow-up anymore. It's only the heroes. Happy winning this fight, but the win condition is still there. feel like this DK hero focus doesn't work. There's no town pole, of course it's tempting. But the Wyvern are providing tons and tons and tons of XP as well. Mana Stone committed to. Happy needs to save his DK and then he should be fine. Invo Potion, Heal Scroll, exactly. And now Ghouls with Frenzy onto the expansion. Incredible how he salvaged this. Money to Black, thank you for the sub. Hope you're having a great day. I am. $400 gold on both sides. This will all turn into skeletons sooner than later. And then it's a tremendous amount of normal damage. Oh my god. He denied a couple. But I don't think he can hold this anymore. This did not work. This did not work. FoCuS, poor soul. Giving up the Tiny. Continues creeping for level 5, but... was the hero focus the right answer? I don't think so. I think taking out destroyers, taking out statues would have been better. But as Kevin says it in chat, the way Happy is microing around the Bat Riders is godlike. I can't agree more. I can't agree more. DK is healthy again. 10 armor. The time for bats is over, so it's only destroyers. And we do get level 5. Pendant of Energy, of course. But what's the plan? How do you play this one base warrior? 3 defend upgrades, by the way. The #1 solution. Doesn't help too much against poison. But against the Bat Riders it does. And that is yet another push into the base. Happy wants to end this. Going for the burrows, or going for the peons again. Disrupts mining. No TP on FoCuS. This might just be lights out. Reinforced defenses is helping, but only to a degree. FoCuS army is tiny. And I feel that's the W. Happy has a TP, but he's taking the fight straight up. Heal Scroll committed. Wyvern #1 down. FoCuS is not doing too much actually. Destroyer micro just incredible. FoCuS is switching it up now, going for the statues. But is that really enough? He has home turf advantage, a little bit at least. But barely any resources. FoCuS on the menu, needs a potion, gets the potion. This fight goes a little better than I expected. But FoCuS's economy is absolutely ravaged. There's a full mana statue, and that's the last one. Shouldn't you focus it just to get rid of the regen? I feel like you should. Decent saves here, but you can't chain. If only you could chain lightning destroyers, huh? And that's the Nova, and that is... oh, Ankh Pass, not bad. But will this really save him? I kinda doubt it. How much of this game comes down to the burrow push? It was just the perfect moment for Happy. Reinforced defenses was already queued. And then the push hit during the research time. 27 supply. That's nothing. GG. Happy takes map #1. Whew. Powerful. Powerful game by FoCuS. But not powerful enough. Tiny mistakes. But that's all it takes. That is all it takes. GG. I think it was a decent approach, and orcs are finding more solutions. Of course, if there's a lot of ground army, then going heavy air seems logical. And I think for the longest time, that army composition worked out really well. Until it didn't. Thank you, Tripkey, for the 19-month resub. A bunch of dudes decided they wanted to spend half their life playing Warcraft. Whee! I think the burrow push won it. I think so too. Especially with these items, man. Especially with these items. Part, I think. First mistake, going for, or losing so many burrows. Second mistake, focusing the DK so much. That was a little too much. Even though, if the DK falls, it's probably the end. And that was his win condition to a degree. Didn't work though. And if he puts all that damage onto statues, onto destroyers, he has the upper hand, he can snowball. I think those are the two main factors. Plus, of course, but do we really have to mention this? Happy's micro was crazy. Saving so many units against the bad riders is not normal. Sorry for the coughing, by the way. Still recovering a little bit. Philo G, thank you for the 19-month resub. Let's go! And FoCuS seems to have the same strategy. FoCuS opening, fastest tech. And there we go. I explained the new system at the beginning of the cast, and I don't want to repeat it for the people who come in early, but yeah, no alternating servers anymore. Fair servers plus 4 best of 2s with off race as well. Maybe chat can explain to the people who tune in later. Same builds, indeed. Exactly the same builds as on map number 1. DK Ghouls, FoCuS fast tech. Early game on Last Refuge was very disruptive by Happy. FoCuS tried to harass, didn't get too much. I think he got 1 lasted or something. Couldn't prevent level 2. Here on Tide Hunters, he can definitely steal the turtles away. That's something, and then maybe a little bit of Echo Harass. Take Happy off the map. And prevent leveling. Claws for him. Very nice. Leaves the orange camp to the second hero, I guess, or for later. Oh, FoCuS. 68. Oh, he might be running into us around. Whoa, that was close. Didn't get it here, but takes out the skeletons. That's always a little bit of XP. And this is not level 2. A wolf is level 2. One more creep somewhere, somehow is level 2, but this is not level 2. And with stutter stepping, I think you can get the Ghoul of Force into the coil. Gary, thank you for the 17-month resub. No way Undead beats Orc in Mass Air. Too bad Happy plays his own race. Yeah, he's ascending, man. He's ascending into higher spheres that we can't comprehend. Ghoul down, though. And more creeping disrupted. Delaying Unholy Aura means, of course, less health regeneration. Big last hit again, but I think he's Happy mastered this. Happy just mastered this. But you know, 12 experience from skeletons, also not too bad. Definitely a better FoCuS than in game 1. Buying time for the tech again. This time the shop is a little earlier. I think because the FoCuS took more damage than before. And Happy only at the 4-minute mark with Unholy Aura. Now FoCuS is pulling the creeps together. Yeah. This is not only working on Last Refuge. It's also working here to a degree. And again, this seems to be his approach in the early game. Spread poison on ghouls. And I think that's very, very smart. It's not too much damage, but if you have barely any HP, a little bit of damage is already cutting it in like 3/4 or something. And damage on the DK. This is an extraordinary. This is a very good game by FoCuS so far. Forcing damage, prevents leveling, buying time for the tech, taking out ghouls, taking out skeletons. I am very happy about this early so far for FoCuS. The question is, does he have to move back and creep soon? Because he needs Chain Lightning. Again, same build. Wyvern, or Mass Air, I guess, and tier 3. So all this harass was the delaying level 3, as I said, plus forcing a heal potion. That is 150 gold that you want to invest into something, whatever Happy might be going for. Definitely the tech, or ideally you want a mana potion. Poor little raccoon. This is 2 hexes already. Oh no, if Happy steals this! No way! Oh my god, the timing, the presence of mind. FoCuS, this took too long. And that is so much experience. 6 minutes. Going so well. So well. And then this steal. Might lead to a potion. This is the entire mana pool of the Shadow Hunter already. Imagine a hex now. Either a TP or a potion. And potion it is. Oh no. That hurts so much. Not only because Happy was getting all the experience. Not only because FoCuS wasn't getting the experience, but also because he used his entire mana pool for this situation.
Players' forces are under attack.
And Happy controls the map with DK Lich. Gargoyles into Destro seem to be the answer. I'm pretty sure Happy is the only undead in the world to answer this with Gargs. And not with Fiends. Okay. Yeah, use the Nova, why not? FoCuS progress barely existing. The first 6 minutes, double thumbs up. Minutes 7 and 8, happy time.
A player's forces are under attack.
And how are you supposed to get creeps here against Coil Nova? You need to hex the undead heroes. Now that mana is back. Positioning is getting a little better. FoCuS cannot afford to lose this red spot. Don't really know why he's going Gargs. Well, Fiends get eaten super fast by Hex and Wolves. And the poison damage. They die very quickly. Gargoyles, not really much of an investment. Forces FoCuS to go Bad Riders. I can't understand it. I could also understand him going Fiends though. With Frost Armor, that's doable. And with Happy's Micro, of course, as well. But if you mix in Bad Riders, of course, your overall damage is lower. Because otherwise you would build another Wyvern. You need the best unit control in the world, but thankfully for Happy, he has the best unit control in the world. So he can make this work. And maneuver on the map in a way that Bad Riders aren't the #1 answer, with splits and trade 1 for 1 maybe. Time for defense upgrades. I feel like FoCuS has to detonate some bats before the defense upgrades are out. Tower already. FoCuS plays this a lot more passive than game 1. And that gives Happy the map, and that gives Happy high-level heroes. Lionhorn again. Not bad. An Expo's up? Okay. Happy wants to win with high-level heroes. FoCuS wants to win with high numbers. And he can't be that greedy. It's definitely a change compared to map 1, where he was at 50 for 15 minutes. It's just, it's a numbers game at FoCuS point. Coil Nova, Bad Rider out. Lich is looking good. Scourge Bone Chimes will probably sell it. It's decent value, but later on, not too much anymore. Mana Stone for FoCuS again. He can't complain about items, that's for sure. Supply lead is rising. More bats. Only one armor upgrade. I still think this is time for FoCuS to explode the bats. It's not willing to commit yet though. We do have reinforced defenses, another sign that FoCuS plays this more careful than before. No TP on FoCuS. Has to walk home. Bad Rise will probably spawn into the fangs of Happy. This time no burrows go down. It's a lot of lumber invested, and ghouls, they tear through buildings relatively easy. The positioning for FoCuS must be incredible, but it usually is.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, 2 towers up. He has to fight against them. No way to save them. Oh, that detonate was nice. Wyvern are falling super duper quickly. Scroll the beast on Happy as well, which is great damage, especially on the ghouls on the ground. And the Lich, of course. FoCuS losing 15 supply in no time. And here we go again onto the DK. Needs reinforcements quickly. Right click on the DK. Right click on the DK. That's all he wanted. Get out of my base or bases. And even saves the Wyvern with 5 HP. Not bad. FoCuS alive. Held the beastery, lost the shop, but traded it for a TP. But the experience is what might matter in the super late game. Huge amount of experience, thanks to killing Wyvern, but only 1 statue on the ground, only 1 destroyer in the air. That's not much, and FoCuS seems to have a very, very, very good idea that a possible expansion is coming. And he shuts it down. FoCuS also no defense upgrade on Wyvern, which I think is a mistake. I mean, against Coil Nova it doesn't help, but against the... Oh, Sapper! With the heal wave, detonate! Gets it! Okay, this supply lead will grow if he gets the second Ziggurat as well, but no, he's not connecting! Fighting into an undead base is never a good idea, that's why he's a town portal out. Was that worth it? I'm not too sure. At least it keeps Happy at 50, but not at 40. And that was the big goal. With the economy advantage, I still think that's fine. Only 2 ghouls. New town portal on FoCuS. He has to decide. Go for the expansion, save it, or go for the base. Only attack upgrades for FoCuS. Also, only the first one, right? Yeah. Going for the acolytes. That's one. Sapper again. Ooh. And this one detonates great onto 2 Zigs. Happy has to go home. Happy has to salvage this 10 supply disadvantage. Happy can't rebuild the acolytes. This might just be it. The Echo game clearly won by FoCuS. He's losing a couple of units. Alrighty. But how? There's no acolyte left, is there? 1. Where, though? Whoo. This will take a long time until he gets the economy back running. Not for free, of course. This was town portals, this was towers, but his expo is still up. 20 supply lead with a fragile army against Coil Nova, of course, but this is FoCuS's game. Also, the 2 sappers cost a lot. Careful about the peons. Ooh, lots of bats now. So many skeletons. Oh, double detonate. The destroyers are gone, and all of a sudden Happy has only the heroes and statues left. That doesn't mean he's not gonna win it, though. Needs to dispel. Only 1 statue left. Reinforcements for FoCuS are relatively easy. Destroyer down as well. It feels like Happy has to give this up. How is he supposed to win this? Statue down too. And he has 0 gold. True, chat. He's finally not supply blocked anymore. Very true. No Nova. Only coils remaining. GG! FoCuS takes the 1 map. Well done. People said this not gonna work. People said why we're not trash, but FoCuS shows that it's absolutely possible if everything works out the way he intends it. Nice! Coming in with a game plan. Not working perfectly on map 1, but on map 2 this was a lot better. Early game was better. Switching the timing of expansion with that breaking upkeep. Defending better. Reinforced defenses also earlier, so his base isn't that fragile. Very, very nice adjustment. Learned everything he needed to learn from game 1. Transitioned into map 2 and takes the 1-1. I like it. Small little break and then we go off race. It's Happy's Random versus FoCuS's Night Elf. We continue the show match and now it's off race time. FoCuS with Night Elf, as we said, against Happy with Random. And we jump into map number 3. Who takes the lead in Show Cup 20? We see FoCuS here. How good is his Night Elf? I don't know, but what I do know is that Happy is a very, very, very lucky fella. He knows that FoCuS is on Night Elf. He knows that he's very, very good with Undead. How unfortunate. How unfortunate for FoCuS. So, this is an interesting tactical choice by Happy, going random. He is very good with all races. And he gets the advantage that his opponent doesn't know what he's playing. Plus, he has a 25% chance of getting Undead. I like that choice. I like that choice. That was just smart. If random is allowed, use it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Plus, of course, the advantage of, yeah, FoCuS has the scout. With Night Elf versus Random, you're basically forced to go Keeper. Keeper can work, but it's not gonna be easy. Ask Foggy. Neo's math doesn't make sense. He either gets undead or he doesn't, so it's 50%. Damn, I should have paid more attention in school. You're right. You're 100% right. So this is almost game, I would say. It's a little sad because it kills a bit of a hype. But we can maybe observe how good FoCuS soft race is. Isn't it FoCuS off race versus happy main? Let me check real quick.
A player's forces are under attack.
Let me check real quick. Nope, it's off race, off race. DK is creeping up. FoCuS needs an expansion. He knows it. He's building one. No, it isn't.
A player's forces are under attack.
No, it isn't what? Telestaff. How annoying will FoCuS play this? He must have practiced this. Because he knows his off race. Oh, no, 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 no. Not good. Smartly adjusting by using Nature's Blessing. Force on Nature. Happy keeps the surround closed though, but there's very little angle to attack. Lightning Shield, haha, working against the ghouls. This is actually the best he can make out of this situation. I doubt he's gonna get any kills. Careful, Coil can save him soon. Okay, okay, salvage this rather nicely. And it's buying time for this expansion. But yeah, ghouls hurt. Can be sent to Blight and then heal there. It's not a squash!
A player's forces are
Not yet. FoCuS is using the lightning shields very well, usually accepted as the weakest drop of them all. But yeah, claws plus 9, that's not bad. Happy charging up to tier 3, and then his devious frenzy and destroyer push is coming. The DK is harassing. Reveal, focus fire. Oh boy, these archers will suffer. Do we have a Hunter's Hall? I'm not sure. 4 wisps here. They will all fall. Yeah, there we see maybe the lack of main race Night Elf. But it is no Hunter's Hall, so this is mass air. Keeper's so close to 3. Gets level 3. Okay. Reveal again. That's probably 2 archers dead. Trying to salvage it again with Entangle. But there's just no follow-up. Detonate useless. No coil. Frostmourne hungers. Oh. Good damage on the DK. Expo moving across. Wind's coming. I would say not too many people expected FoCuS to get to the 6-minute mark in this fashion. Classic Keeper Alchemist combo. And I feel like this is what we can expect from the later series as well, when it's main race versus off race. But he has to play 4 maps with random. Happy does. So I guess it's kinda... It's not guaranteed, but it's likely that he has one undead game. Right? Because 4 games, 25% chance. 4 times 25, basically 100. I know this is not how it works, but you understand. Pressure on the DK, but there's a big invul potion. And a TP. And even the ring. The ring is real good right now.
Players' forces are under attack.
And FoCuS is just losing too much. Happy is very, very, very solid. And I expected FoCuS to go a little more lamey with Entangle and Force of Nature into the base, but this was basically squandered when he was surrounded and lost the TP and didn't get the staff, which Happy bought. This is ambitious FoCuS. This is very ambitious, my friend. Oop. That was to be expected. Poison Ivy combo, but easily countered by coils. It's once again a numbers game. Mass air numbers game, just like FoCuS played with Orc, just with Hippo Riders instead of Wyvern. And Fairies. I like that he goes for a relatively early Hunter's Hall. He knows that upgrades are important. And Happy's moving into Fiends.
A player's forces are under attack.
Makes sense. No gargoyle answer here. FoCuS got it, and heal wards. But that is the push. Frenzy Destroyers. Alchemist in a bad spot. And that was the last second before. This spell is ready. Okay, many pro Night Elves struggle and fall to this very push. FoCuS, how can you do it? There's so many targets that you want to get out of your face. Acid Bomb onto ghouls is, I think, a must. He's going for the hero straight away. But there is an invul potion. There's a heal scroll. Alchemist control seems a little lacking. Acid Bomb, of course. The damage at least counted by a statue. Heal potion it is. Hero focus, hero focus, hero focus, hero focus. He's trying so hard. Is he even getting far though? Not too sure. Trying to take out the destroyer, but the coil is there. Entangle again, and no chemical rage really hurts him. We have no backpack. FoCuS is holding his ground for now. Fairy Dragons, whoopsie, lots of damage on this Destro. And the DK is out of the fight. Happy saves a lot. The fight is all over the place, but now he has to go for the town portal thanks to the next Entangle. The Destroyer being so hurt that he had to move to the left-hand side. Perfect. Oh, Lich is left alone. Hold on. Invul Potion. Only 7 seconds. Couldn't he follow? I guess he has to clean this up. That TP was expensive. But Happy salvages as best as he can. Losing an Invul Potion and a Ghoul and Town Portal. This could have been an absolute disaster and basically game. Destro. Dead. No solution to Entangle, but also, unfortunately, no Entangle for the foreseeable. Ah! Now there's one. Dude, I think we gotta credit FoCuS here. This is looking very solid. Level 2 finally. Chemical Rage, off we go. Movement speed, more damage. But it's also fragile. There's a potion and a staff on the keeper. Dude, it would be so funny if FoCuS beats Happy. with Night Elf. But we're not there yet. No counter expansion, no upgrades yet, but Strength of the Wild #1 is coming. Ghoul's taken out, Destroyer herd. Hold on. There's no mana anymore. Fiends will be falling, Lich might be falling. Happy's micro, of course, insane, but it doesn't help against this at the moment. Statue about to fall. This is pretty incredible. Staff is not on cooldown. Gotta be careful of that Nova. It's ready in 1, 2... Staff. Oh, heal ward. Dude, FoCuS playing with fire. Maybe he has to. If only he could take out that statue. It's 24 HP and has so much value. Lots of kills going FoCuS's way. Here's the staff. Is he next to the shop, maybe? 2 destroyers in the air. Feels like FoCuS had an even bigger opportunity here. Double staff, no tier 3. Upgrades, kind of on hold. FoCuS has a lot of resources. Spend it on an Invo Potion.
A player's forces are under attack.
We might have a huge surprise coming in. There is no potion, no invul, no TP, and a whooping 15 supply lead. No defend upgrades on Happy either, only starting it now. Maybe he thinks against only a level 2 Alchemist it's not that necessary. Needs a potion, by the way, sooner than later. Level 4, there was another kill going FoCuS this way. How many coils are left? 0 at the moment. You gotta pull that Alchemist out. I think the... Are statues that hard to kill, actually? Really not too sure. Heroes in trouble! Staff out by FoCuS! But that exploits or exposes the Alchemist. 25 supply lead. Again, FoCuS winning the fight. Again, FoCuS winning the fight for now. 2 more fiends about to fall. Everything wept here, but little damage. That keeper save was incredible. Ooh, is he committing too much to this one fiend? Yep, there is a coil. He saves it. And that was 4 fairies going down. That overcommitment on the fiend wasn't really it. But it's still 400 gold. Second attack upgrade. He needs these attack upgrades. At some point, he might even need tier 3. I see a lot of experienced Night Elf players in chat. What's the downside of going for the statues? I mean, yeah, they give very low XP. I understand. But why not take out the statues? Oh, so close to Alchemist 3. Alchemist 3 is a game changer. You can't entangle them? Well, you have air though. Air that can't be slowed. Only web. Happy backs off. Another big fight. Supply lead not as great as before, but we do have level 2 acid bomb and the level 2 attack upgrade. We see Happy's insane micro once again. Illusions even. It's going straight for the hero, but there's a potion, there's a TP. It's also a ring of regen. Alchemist is just absorbing these coil novas. And FoCuS, does he know what the real fiends are? Struggling a little at the moment. Kingdom for a heal scroll. As so often, 15 supply lead is back. Happy is forced into a TP soon if that doesn't change. Lich level 5. And Happy realizes there's no reveal. And that hurts. Can he send something to a lab? Because that's a double kill, if not more. DK and Tangle must be going into a town portal. Trying to get the Lich back. Not part of the town portal, but also no experience. FoCuS, please send something to the lab. That was 4 fiends. Lich still in trouble, trying to intercept. Gets it! Oh my god! Foggy was trying this for 4 years and it never worked. And FoCuS gets it done. 20 supply lead. Lich level 5 was an absurd amount of experience. And Happy has no access to the tavern at the moment, nor does he have the resources. JMM, thank you for the sub. Same goes out to Link, 20 month. Pork, hello Neo, less than 3. Hello Link, so you're leading your Fountain of Mana group. Good job, mate, good job. Lich is back, that was expensive. We're approaching the 20-minute mark. FoCuS is getting ready for some base lane. He has a town portal, he has staffs, he has double claw. No consumables though. Same goes for Happy, who has no TP. And maybe FoCuS was realizing just that. He won map 2 by killing a lot of acolytes. Happy saw this coming a mile ahead. Sapper again! This time no heal wave and the Sapper gets killed by the towers. Oh no! Happy is moving back. Spirit Tower down. That takes away a lot of the damage. When does he have to go into the town portal? There we go. Not a single acolyte lost. Fairies falling, but Happy is supply blocked. If only he had gotten 1 acolyte. Or that Sapper connection. That would have been great, but at least tower down. Town portal again, close to level 5 from the Keeper. FoCuS needs reveal. Prior to the next fight. Or access to this lab, that's what he got. Push is coming, but really minimal with only piercing damage. Happy wanted to go for an invo potion, not allowed. Too dangerous against Entangle Acid Bomb. And I feel like we're playing rinse and repeat. Oh, there you see it, but instant. Nice how this destroyer is basically babysitting the DK. And here we go again. This time no Spirit Tower. Happy still supply block. That's level 4. That's 1 echo down. That's 2 echoes down. Keep on! No! He carried the TP! The one mistake, there it is! And the Alchemist seems trapped. Oh no, that's a double whammy. He's trying to make this as expensive as possible. Somehow get out to the left-hand side. Nova's ready. No coil though. Oh. But with the mana potion it is. Level 6. And that opens up a whole new world. As he's still pushing. FoCuS calls for the GG. Oh, how sad. How sad. He got so close. Tremendous effort by FoCuS. Playing without knowing it against the main race of his opponent. And getting so close. Killing the Lich even. I wonder how much better is this game if he kills the statue early? Mr. Pekka, thank you for the Prime sub. And this one mistake, little too greedy. A little bit too greedy. Losing the Keeper. But I think lesson learned, we should not underestimate FoCuS off race. At all. Not even halfway through. We still have one more off race match, and then we have main race versus off race. But FoCuS definitely challenging Happy here. Definitely challenging Happy here. Are you kidding me? Are you effing kidding me? He gets undead again. That is really painful. That is so unfortunate. That is so unlucky. We rarely see a smile on Happy's face, but if we had player cameras now, I'm pretty sure there would at least be a smirk. Okay, Tidehunters though, pretty decent mass air map. And FoCuS has proven that he can do it. And challenge Happy and threaten Happy. And Northern Isle's really not the best map for Night Elf versus Undead. Tidehunter seems to be a lot better. Thank you, Toxie, for the random algorithm. LOL! I think Toxie has nothing to do with that. Don't blame Shift, Kevin.
A player's forces are under
Well,
attack.
this is rough. And it's interesting to me that Happy knows that it's Night Elf, of course. Not going Lich expansion, maybe DK expansion here. 6.25% chance to get undead twice in a row. That's how lucky he is. Yeah. It's pretty good. So this happens every 15 times, I guess, roundabout. Or 1 in 15 times. And it is DK expansion. Yeah, that's a whole different ballgame. That's so tough to crack.
Player's forces are under attack.
Yeah. Well, FoCuS needs a little miracle to break this, and does he know how to play against Undead expansion? It's so rare that it happens. To Orcs, of course. He saw a lot of games, but does he know the ins and outs? Circlet and Ring, kinda nice. Undead expansion is protected by this push with ghouls, because ghouls are amazing early game. And this is not even a crept. What the hell is this Murloc doing? Well, relatively easy level 2. And Keeper, you can't be off position like that. Whew. He has the wisps ready. I really like that. He wanted to detonate against the skeletons, but Happy keeps the skeletons far in the back, protected by ghouls and coil, and that is so perfectly played. That's, Oh, Neo, you're always calling games so early. Guys, this is a brutal, almost unrecoverable early game.
player's forces are under attack.
We will see this matchup 2 more times. Next, actually. But then the advantage for FoCuS is that he knows that it's Night Elf Undead. Yo, guys, go next. Like, that is just... It's unrecoverable. And I think at the moment we're still at 1 crypt, right? We'll probably see a couple more. Dude, it's so unfortunate. We were all looking forward to seeing Happy's Night Elf and Happy's Human especially, and Happy's Orc, and he randoms Undead twice. God damn it. Yo, Grubby, what's up? Hope you have a wonderful start to the weekend. Let me explain the format for you once again. This is now not a 6-map show match anymore, but 4 times best of 2, or back and forth, you know. The first set is both players are playing main races. Second set is both players are playing off race and they can determine their off race themselves. FoCuS picked Night Elf, Happy picked random, and he randomed Undead twice. That's pretty sick. And the next series will be main race of one player versus the off race of the other player. So Happy's Undead versus Night Elf, and Happy's Random versus FoCuS's Orc. And I think we do have the time to explain this because this is a very, 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 very one-sided affair. Once again, we go Mass Air. Happy going Fiends though, right? Not Mass Gargs?
A player's
Lame.
forces are under attack.
When I played little money matches with people with random, we always forced restart if you get the main. I will suggest this to Ted, who is the organizer, I think so, of this. Yeah, you know, sometimes it takes a while to create the perfect system. Trial and error. Ooh, it is Gargs.
A town is under siege.
Double crypt Gargs? Ah, there's the third one. Okay, I was missing that. We'd be happy. Forgot about it. Yeah, why not? It's cool. It's strong. It's relatively easy.
A player's forces are under attack.
To be honest, playing Undead expansion into Gargs vs Night Elf is the easiest. The problem is to get the expo up, especially against the Keeper with Summons and Entangle, etc. But once this is rolling, there's no stopping this. Like, I really don't know what Night Elf is supposed to do against this. Like, even in theory. My brain can't come up with a solution for Night Elf to stop this. Whoopsie. Creeps are helping FoCuS. I think it's just fair. After randoming Undead twice, it's just fair that the creeps are helping a little bit. Glaive Rush seems very fragile, and also you usually don't have a Hunter's Hall because you want to expand. And once the Gargs are out, they're just flying on the glaives and kill them.
Are under attack.
Like, if you 100% know that your opponent is doing this, you can maybe go for Huntress Glaive AP all in. But FoCuS didn't even know that Happy is undead, so. For this horrible early game, FoCuS is actually doing a nice job.
Are under attack.
I guess this game could have been over 3 minutes ago. And it's still a one-sided affair. But not as bad as I thought it would be. I think if Happy was Night Elf, he'd suggest a new patch where summoning treants no longer requires trees. I think, yeah, it's a good idea. It's a very good idea, especially when water is nearby. I mean, plants grow everywhere, don't they?
A player's forces are under attack.
Just need a little bit of sunlight, a little bit of water. Or maybe it's a weaker version where there are like mushrooms. Genius, genius Neo, once again coming up with the perfect solutions. So Mask is nice, Panda needs 3 of course, Happy at 66. FoCuS plays Archer Hippos for now. Kinda nice until Lich is high level. Or maybe even like doesn't really need high level. Maybe that's good enough. Happy's items look good. Mana's not perfect anymore though. If Panda Drunken Haze connects nicely, there might be a chance. But this is basically only hippos, right?
A player's forces are under attack.
I feel this is problematic. Walk Power, thank you for the 19-month resub. Yo, my man. Got tier 3 ready. Happy not willing to commit. Why would he? Steal, that was to be expected. Both have a heal scroll. Super important. Protection scroll as well. 1-1 upgrades on FoCuS too. 2-1 unhappy. Dreadlord coming, stone form, yeah. And if you survive this long and get all the sweet undead tier 3 upgrades, then good luck. Good effing luck. I think FoCuS wants to go into 1 bear for Roar. But yeah, we got Orb now. We got Heal Scroll in the main now. We got Frenzy, we got Stone Form. Happy will obviously dodge every single Breath of Fire. Where do I find patch notes? I created a Reddit thread on /WC3 that gathers all the balance suggestions from everyone who did it so far. You're welcome. Okay, they were dancing around each other for a long time, but here we go. Mosh pit. Gargs versus Hippos. What will finally prevail? Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, Protection Scroll. 10 supply lead for Happy, and this will just accelerate. Oh my god, FoCuS is absolutely getting slaughtered. But there might be a little bit of a turnaround with that next Breath of Fire. Gargoyle's almost up in the air, out of the air, but that is game. Oh my god, am I happy that this is not the matter. 10 minutes of nothing, 1 big fight over. Horrible, horrible Warcraft. But yeah, FoCuS once again putting on a good fight. after the early game, of course. That early game already broke him. Maybe happy randoming on undead broke him. But yeah, that wasn't too much hype, to be honest. But we have more. We have now either happy on random versus FoCuS Night Elf. Versus FoCuS Orc, or FoCuS Night Elf versus Happy's Undead. I'll send you into a tiny little break to get that ad money, and then we're back with map. What is it? 5. More of the same, but a little bit different. We continue this into set 3, basically, where it's now Happy's main undead versus FoCuS's off race. This will switch in the last set of the day, where we'll have FoCuS's main orc versus Happy on random. Here we have another edition of Happy Undead versus FoCuS Night Elf, with the difference that FoCuS now knows that it's Happy on Undead. And he doesn't have to scout, as he was random before. This is probably what he practiced, and he can go for it pretty much immediately. So nothing will change too much. Question is, Happy expansion, yay or nay? And can FoCuS threaten Happy again, just as he did on Northern Isles? That was spectacular. Again, random undead? No. You got this wrong. Happy main undead. Prior to that, it was random Night Elf. Now it's undead Night Elf. Guys, before you yell in chat, please understand the rules. It's really not that hard. Claws for Happy, not bad. Here, of course, we have a marketplace. Does FoCuS have another trick up his sleeve? I think they had about a week to prepare. Did he spend all week to practice mass air? At this point, I wish Warcraft 3 was like Diablo Immortal. FoCuS could quickly buy some extra gear with money and maybe win. But what about Happy's ice cream money that he saved up? I mean, Happy won $50,000 just in December. I'm pretty sure he didn't spend it yet. So be careful what you wish for. Basically uncontested level 2. Happy is going for... Oh my god, double claw. Was about to say for an expansion, but that's not the case. Uh-oh. Whenever I see Happy and 5 units with a keeper in a position like this, with a DK and a skeleton able to block like this, I'm getting a little PTSD. For the 3rd time this series, FoCuS is waking up the poison creeps to spread it on ghouls. I think this is very smart. I think maybe more people should do it, or I'm just noticing it for the first time. But whenever creeps are contested, and it doesn't really matter if it's the Murloc or the Null, FoCuS wakes them up, shifts focus, or the aggro to ghouls, and it's a little bit of poison. And that is, as you can see, like 1/3 of HP. Dude, there's no chance he gets the last. No coil here though. Well, okay. No entangle either. Happy steals experience away on the cost of HP, but Unholy Aura is there, so it's all fine. Very, very, very careful expansion. This will take a long time.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
It's like me getting out of bed each morning. again, focus off raise, really not bad. Replenishment potion is super nice to save some moon juice. I really like... oh, cancel it. Nice. I really like the game plans FoCuS is coming in. With Orc against Undead or with Night Elf here, boom, he gets a lot of damage done. Alchemist second against will probably not change. Can only coil one target. Is he getting a little too greedy? Don't think so. Dude, he decimated these ghouls. Maybe FoCuS should pull a spiral and switch to elf. Please not, please not, please not. We have enough elves. Okay, so FoCuS Expo should be relatively safe. The incoming ghoul push is also severely weakened. He steals another greater mana potion. Dude, what is it with LR and the mana items today, especially on FoCuS's side? This is big mana item number 4 that he gets today here on this map. That's enough damage, isn't it? Yep. Uproots? Okay. Forces the town portal thanks to the Keeper harass. I think that was his plan all along, also in the first series, but never really worked. Lost vision? Ah, okay, that... Does that make sense? I'm not too sure if that makes sense or not.
A player's forces are under attack.
Hello. Good luck against that Coil Nova. There's another one. Moonwell is empty. Uh-oh. He can't just kill him, can he? Woods of Kel'Thuz's very unthankful item. Keeper should be safe. Air comes in. Maybe shifts the target now towards these units. Okay. Now he's feeling safer as there's no Nova remaining. Lich is hitting like a truck though. Last coil, happy has to retreat sooner than later. Expo up finally.
A town is under siege.
Ghoul Frenzy is about to finish. How many ghouls are left? Okay, not too many. Like maybe 3 to 4. Depending on how many he wants to pull. FoCuS was in worse positions. FoCuS plays Night Elf better than most Night Elves. I don't want to agree or disagree, but I would lie if I say that I haven't had the same thought already. He's playing this very correctly. I mean, he only has this one strategy, which is no shame in a Show Cup series like this. But that one strategy, he plays really good for off-race. And in tournaments, I don't want to say never seen FoCuS off-race, but very, 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 very rarely. Maybe in some team competition or something, but FoCuS has always been an honorable orc, not switching.
Forces are under attack.
He's been playing Night Elf on ladder since season 8. Oh, wow. True! Oh yeah, I remember. Now that you say it, Dondo. Dondo's a smart man! He knows a lot. Sometimes more than I do. Heal potion, very nice against the nuke. Zeppelin, not sure if that will be so effectful. There is web. So you gotta be careful. Posturing up in the middle, scouting. This expo is very unprotected. Yeah, FoCuS, I think your little run-by is not working. Nature's Blessing is not working. Oh, brother, this is painful. Bye. This is all in, isn't it? So we traded an entire base against a couple of workers. That Zeppelin had pretty much zero effect. And one base. This is not winnable. Maybe the tech was a little too early, a little too greedy. That's a super fast tier 3. He didn't have Nature's Blessing, so yeah. I keep telling you, Nature's Blessing, very, very good upgrade. And this is a little desperate now. Trying to re-expand. But we know FoCuS. We know Happy. He will scout this. He will punish this. Man, the early game was so good! Maybe the too scared of the expo being pushed early. Probably rightfully so. Killing so many ghouls. But yeah, not defending and rather go for the aggression. Not the call I would have made. Which is usually a good thing in Warcraft games. But here... Happy is pretty much exploding. Katka's pipe, go next! Go next! Mana regen plus statues, yo. And sustain for the bone chimes. Go next. I mean, FoCuS is trying as lame as possible to somehow do some damage and get the echo advantage back. And he's buying a fair good amount of time. But is it enough time? Invis. Missed the spell. Why did invisibility get removed? Oh, maybe. Wait, I don't know. We go for Sappers again. Ghoul is into block. Oh boy. Because of rage? Makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. And that is at least a oh my god. Oh, of course he closes this round. Happy is a good player, by the way. That exposes the keeper. He has a TP and an Ankh. So he should be safe. But Happy got real good against Sappers. Like a 6th sense whenever a Sapper is purchased. Sapper more like crapper, am I right? Well. My kind of humor on a Saturday early afternoon. Yo, this push seems pretty strong. And this push not so much. Sappers against the Black Citadel. That's his only hope. To somehow bomb the main building. Not very promising, to be honest. Alright, Desperation. Once again, the one mistake FoCuS is doing. Not getting dust. He has probably something at a lab. to be able to reveal. But it does could have won him the game on Northern Isles. Oh, staff is ready. Kind of fascinating how FoCuS keeps this even supply. One would not expect that, I think. But against 5-4. Dope. GG. Yeah, after the first expansion canceled, that was to be expected. If you don't have the 2-base advantage playing Night Elf Mass Air against Happy, there's no way. That means Happy at the very least gets a tie. That means he will stay King of Show Cup, and that means that the match tomorrow is Happy vs Lin. Same format with off races. And it's Happy vs Lin. FoCuS can still win some money here as every map gives you money. And there is still FoCuS's main race versus Happy's random. But we have to go through one more Undead Night Elf. Site says Liquipedia has X-Lord listed tomorrow. Oh, maybe it was changed. Maybe there was a scheduling issue. I don't know. I thought it was Lin. But if you guys say it's X-Lord, if Liquipedia says it's X-Lord, if Stoker entered that it's X-Lord, then we must all trust Stoker because Stoker is God. And you can trust me on most things, but you can trust Stoker on all things. That's the difference. One of the unsung heroes of the scene. Everything you see on Liquipedia, every tournament, every date, every player entry, every result is done by Stoker and the boys. Of course, Demon as well. Tian is doing a lot. Many others. A little bit of round of applause and a heart in the chat for the Liquipedia boys. Thanks to Neo, he's not unsung anymore. Well, I didn't sing for the best of all of your ears and all of your sanity. I refuse to sing on this stream. Exo was a very good human in the back in the day. Yes! Oh my god, I remember one semi-final of EPS where Exo was up against DeLorean. Might have been a game for third. Might have been a game for third. And DeLorean was a Night Elf and Orc player. Exo was an Undead and Human player. And there was no rule that you have to state your race prior to the veto. So they vetoed, they wanted to start the map, and Exo was an Undead. So DeLorean decided, okay, I go Orc. And then X-Lord decided, well, if you're Orc, I go Human. And then DeLorean said, well, if you're Human, I go Night Elf. You get the idea? It took forever to start the match. I think in the end, they had to write their races on a piece of paper and hand it to the admins after like an hour. That was the most interesting Warcraft lobby I've probably ever been in. So you're saying Exo should go Human versus Happy? Clearly, I mean, just, build a million towers, go a couple of tanks. Easy. I really don't know how good X-Lord's random is these days. or off races are. We'll figure this out together. We'll figure it out together. Map 4 plus 1 is 5 plus 1. Map 6. Hopefully the last map where Happy plays Undead. Because afterwards, it's his time to go random again. And FoCuS will have his main race as Orc. But back in the days, the admins had almost no power. You could hold tournaments hostage as an egocentric player for any reason. Because you needed to pee or because you wanted the wrong player color, etc. Yeah, I heard some stories, Grubby. I heard some stories. These days, the admin take revenge, forcing you to play Elf versus Happy Undead, so it's full circle. Yeah, true. If only Taube would still run things. Gur, gur. So, Concealed Hill, huh? Okay. Is he still playing Mass Air on Concealed Hill? That's pretty rare. Thank you, Schumpeter, for the sub. Really would like to see a cast featuring Grubby. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? But give this man some peace. Let him enjoy his time off. The man is streaming a lot and talking a lot. I'm pretty happy. He's very glad to just relax for once. Of course, he's always invited. Doors always open.
A player's forces are under attack.
So Keeper, it is. I was about to say, is he getting the first blood? But of course not. Creep already a little disrupted. Happy pulls the creeps out. And that makes things a little harder. Ted is leaving every game. Yeah, he will probably lag if he's not leaving. So he's hosting the lobby, starts the game, leaves, and then restreams us. Is it 8 games or 6? 8 games. 4 times best of 2.
A player's forces are under attack.
Every map gives some money, so still an incentive for FoCuS to try his very, very best. There's a critter. There's Rod. There's no Wisp. This is not good. Is there still a chance for off-race Happy? Yes. 2. 2 chances. Two times 25% in Happy math. That's like 80% undead, I guess. 20% off-race. I'll probably quit the stream if he goes random again against Undead again. But yeah, this is quite brutal. Happy figured this out early. He did some damage early. And he got a lot of ghouls. And a lot of ghouls are very good against a single tree of life. To be fair, Happy played probably 200 tournament games against Foggy, who's always playing this Keeper opening and always going for this expansion. If there's a strategy in the world that Happy could play 100% blind, it's probably this one. What's the special announcement on June 6th? Wouldn't be a special announcement if I would announce the announcement before the announcement. Then it wouldn't be so special anymore. So for the announcement to be special, I have to hide it until June 6th at 6 PM. But you should maybe tune in and check our socials on June 6th at 6 PM. Sweets around. So well done. Also the dust against the cloak. Disastrous early game again. Neo hired by Blizzard. Back to Blizzard rebrand. Well, I am playing the Warcraft mobile game a lot.
A player's forces are under attack.
So, yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe Grubby's right. FoCuS still trying to smash air on one base. War is out. I got a early access thingy. At least forcing a TP here, but yeah, without an expansion. How are you supposed to play this without an expansion? FoCuS is trying though. He's not giving up too early, and he'll probably lame a lot again. Can totally see that with the lab being relatively close to the main. FoCuS tried this like 4 times already, so why not? Ring on the Alchemist, adorable. Entry coming. Second try. I think that there's a way to play one base air, but it would take some trial and error to develop it. Well, we got a lot of error here so far. So at least we got that. We're like 50% there. But okay, we will have a lot of vision. Might be a little problematic that we have no staffs and no TP. And Happy might just kill heroes. Ah, at least an Nimble Potion. But here we go. DK moving south, has a mana potion, has a rod. Feels like nobody really who gave these balance suggestions wants to nerf mana potions. I think we can make mana potions a little more expensive. And yeah, speaking of errors, if you don't have a Wisp here against this kind of harass, you lose the building. Very unfortunate Hood of Cunning. FoCuS, you're not getting luckier here today. I mean, he got 4 big mana items on Last Refuge. He really shouldn't complain. But yeah, he could have needed movement speed or something. Unholy Aura would have been great. Now, I wouldn't really reduce the amount of mana, because then you can't cast some spells when you use the potion, but rather make it expensive. Because this is what Happy oftentimes does, right? He's at tier 2, on the way to tier 3, and the absurd amount of Coil Novas that he throws in his opponent's face is due to being able to get a mana potion. Among other things, of course. Oh my god. Boots of Kel'Thuzad, come on, RNGesus. So at least if you make it more expensive, there's higher opportunity cost for this kind of play with DK and Lich only. A delayed tier 3, a delayed Slaughterhouse, a delayed statue, something. How about a prediction if Happy's getting random? We're gonna do that! Prior to the next game. You're gonna get a prediction, everybody. Go to the channel point bank. Withdraw all of them. Oh, happy. Needs a second attempt of surrounding that rock column. Washed. Okay, he's trying to expand twice. I really like that.
Players' forces are under attack.
I would, but I can't from mobile. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Easy. FoCuS got all 3 red spots, didn't he? At least he has a lot of armor and HP now. That's kinda good. But you need that supply advantage. FoCuS can't leave yet. He didn't waste 2 sappers. A sapper is never wasted. A sapper might not kill buildings and units of your opponent, but a sapper is always increasing my excitement, and with that, increasing your joy of watching the game. So, lesson told, a sapper is never wasted. And especially since not much is happening in this game or in the past 2 games, excitement is much appreciated.
A player's forces are under attack.
FoCuS is trying so hard. No staff on the alchemist. Poor keeper. Still thinking back of this sad game on Northern Isles. We would have talked about that result for a month. But it's a nice approach by FoCuS. Running circles around the entire map and play the good old moon style. Expand everywhere you can. At some point, at some place, this will be working. No TP, by the way. Maybe it's not really a strategic choice, but you know, he has to. But all of a sudden, there's 2 expansions on. This really is funny.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he's distracting in the main, so Happy can't really go for the other 2 expansions, but has to respond here. Okay, FoCuS. This is looking decent. His economy advantage will be ginormous. Ooh. Not even the most webs. No Nature's Blessing could be a potential problem. He'll have to give this up, but he mined a bit of gold. He keeps Happy busy here. And if Happy is busy here and in his main and is forced to use resources to rebuild his economy, he can't attack here. And that's the win condition. Chat is making a good case. This game only going because Acolytes aren't invulnerable while mining. Yeah, FoCuS making a good case. FoCuS is making a good case for a stronger undead base defense, which is definitely needed.
A player's forces are under
This is
attack.
exactly the approach that an Infi had, for example. Ooh, not again, not again, not again. Oh. Mass air and lane. The insatiable Nico. Thank you for the 11-month resub. Love some variety in these show matches. We'll find out that Happy is Imba and not UD. Vengeance for Zul'jin. Come on. Do you really think Twitch chat people would let go of the fact that Undead, or of the idea that Undead is OP? Never would they ever. Happy could win against Lin with mass acolytes and it would still be Undead and not Happy. So Happy's still only mining with 3 acolytes, plus spending resources on base defense.
A player's forces are under attack.
There's quite a gold advantage for FoCuS, but Happy killed these 2 expansions relatively easy, since they're still ghouls. Browash, what's up? Thank you for the bits. And now Happy scouting everywhere. Make sure that this will not happen again. For like a minute or so, Happy's chances of winning went down significantly from 99.9% to 97.6%. But everything under control now. I'm so excited for map 7 and 8, and that's no memeing here. I really want to see Happy's off race. After the ladder performance in the past couple of days, we all want to see Happy's off race, right? That's why you're here. You're not here to see Happy Undead versus FoCuS Night Elf. We're here for the off race.
A player's forces are under attack. Player's forces are under attack.
We do have a decent supply lead. What's the difference here? 2,800? 800 gold? Not bad. But Happy has 2 scrolls, 2 potions, 3 potions. And I don't think FoCuS can fight. This time he has no Hunter's Hall because he never was able to afford it, I guess. Happy, of course, very, very prepared for the hero FoCuS that will be coming. Ooh, Happy TP out. Not willing to take this yet. Despite 2 upgrades. Happy really greedy staying in no upkeep. This is basically what you have to do. So with the upkeep in mind, Happy actually had more gold available to him than FoCuS did. Despite the harass. I've been watching for a few days now. Is it worth to buy? I'm from Southeast Asia and I'm worried nobody's playing it. Dude, we have a global ladder. It's called W3 Champions. The entry is a little rough. The first 5 placement matches. But afterwards, you're going to have tons of fun. And you're going to have tons of opponents. With good conditions. W3champions.com. And if you want to learn the game, then there's a Discord called Gym. You can find the link in the chat with !Gym, where people will teach you the game. And it's a super cool community in general. So just hanging out there is nice. But let's focus on the fight. Happy splitting his fiends in all possible directions. But that heal scroll is soon to be necessary. Not the worst fight of all time for FoCuS as an entry. There's still hippos available even. But again, no focus on the statues, and that enables so much more. So much healing, so much damage. Keeper! Invo potion, decent save. But I guess FoCuS has to get out soon. The supply lead is gone. Can't get kills. Uh-oh, no TP. After the Keeper being staffed. FoCuS wants to stay, interestingly. But especially with Unholy Aura level 2, this becomes a little easier. Level 5 Alchemist. Dude, not bad. Keeper is back but didn't heal. Uh-oh. And FoCuS for a long time is holding his ground in these fights. But in the end, the Emperor wins. 5-1! That was to be expected, I guess. Decent effort. Would have loved to see Happy reacting to this before knowing that this would be FoCuS' strategy. Because that was exposed. So 4 maps in a row. But now this is getting interesting. I mean, we had main base versus main base. That was very interesting because FoCuS has a very cool style. Or developed a very cool style with fast tier 3 and Mass Wyvern. And then Happy randomed Undead twice, which was a damn shame, to be honest. So we didn't see Happy's off race yet. But he will have 2 more random chances now. And what are the odds that he's getting Undead all the way? I think it was 1 out of 125 or something. This shall not happen. I will give you a prediction. Will Happy random Undead again? Will Happy random Undead again for the 3rd time? Yes? No? You guys, get your predictions in. I'm gonna take a little break and then we're right back with Happy's off race versus FoCuS' Orc. Last set of this best of 2 for the day. Happy will remain king and will, according to Wikipedia, challenge X-Lord tomorrow. So, we did the predictions. We asked you, will Happy random Undead again for the 3rd time here? And now that we switch in-game, I'm gonna end the prediction and I'm gonna show you Happy's race. It's incredible. I don't know how he's doing this. I don't know what kind of weird up, down, down, A, B, left, right he got going. But this is the 3rd time out of 3 tries that Happy randoms Undead. He found some kind of hotkey to influence the outcome of the random procedure in the loading screen.
A player's forces are under attack.
Can somehow hack the code and data mine if there's something like that. It's unbelievable. It's un-effing believable. But good news, it's not the worst thing in the world. 'Cause FoCuS plays Blade Master, and Blade Master versus Undead, it doesn't really matter what happens, is hella entertaining. So FoCuS had to scout because, of course, he had to find out that Happy is the luckiest person in the history of this earth. Dude, I would love to have a Happy face cam right after the loading screen, dude. It's incredible. But yeah, this time Blade Master. No Farseer Wyvern here on Concealed. FoCuS super duper mega good versus Undead. Also very good Blade Master. And I haven't seen FoCuS with the Blade Master yet. I've seen Fly, I've seen Lin. But not FoCuS, I think. Neo, you said you would quit the stream if Happy is randoming Undead again. Yeah, but I didn't say when. Oh, Grunt's surrounded. Never lose a Grunt in the early game, boys! Grunts versus ghouls, by the way. Interesting encounter. No way he saves that one.
Players' forces are under attack.
Wait, can he catch up for the coil range? No. Moves back a bit. Come on, little grunt, run. He's diving for it, isn't he? And he's gonna get the kill. Trying to sidestep. It's nighttime. FoCuS. Taking such great care of his babies. Well, grunts. Big babies. Poor mother. But okay, no early grunt loss. The whole show match is ruined. Yeah, I really hope they introduce a rule against randoming main race. So, Blade Master can shred through ghouls quite well. Grunts, if they are not surrounded, hold that ground against ghouls as well. And Happy had some issues with Blade Master in the past. Especially when there's zero focus. With a Blade Master always possible. The ring, little unfortunate. Oh, level 3 would be so big! Oh no. No speed scroll anymore, huh? Okay, so that is level 3, that's the grunt down. Ah, he saved this one so well! And then he didn't. Shadowhunter second, Beastery tier 3, the norm. And Blade Master's going hunting. Somehow he did get level 3. So level 2 Windwalk, and that is a ghoul double kill. And that is 240 gold, grunt is 200 gold. So, better exchange for FoCuS. In that regard. Happy's going Nova. Back in the day when Blade Master was norm, it was fairly standard to go Frost Armor against this. Happy, not a fan. But look how he's lurking in the shadows because he knows for a fact that FoCuS is going for this. Haha! Okay, let's do this again. I kind of forgot that's a thing. Move! Move! That's so stupid. That is so stupid, but it's also so funny. What? He's not moving back even? There we go. Blade Master vs. Lich, he would love to have that Frost Armor now. Oh my god. But also, well, Nova, good spell. He had a potion. He used that potion. And if you have good health, you might not need Frost Armor. Guys, this is painful. This show match is very painful. It started so well. We had so much fun in the first 2 maps. And then the world turned on FoCuS. I don't know what he did to deserve this. Maybe he used all his karma for the 4 big mana items in the first 2 maps. Or maybe he was a bad boy in real life. Who knows? But randoming undead 3 times is incredible. Okay, now Happy is trying this, but the Ogre does not obey. Once again, the creeps turn on Happy a bit to make this somehow somewhat fair.
The player's forces are under attack.
And I like it. After just 3 minutes of trying this Ogre, it's working. What's the worst item he can get here? Battle drums, I guess. Oh, Helm of Valor is decent, I guess. Every bit of damage on the Blade Master counts. Big red numbers, let's go. Feels like there's not much pressure on Happy after this early game. FoCuS still needs an orb, needs to level the TC, needs to level the Shadow Hunter, and needs a bigger army. It's not the end of the world. With a little bit of luck, this is still doable. Heal potion helps. Helm of Failure? Not really anymore. Like, this is a lot of HP, it's a lot of damage, a lot of armor. I feel like these items are in a very good spot now that they give 5 stats, or 10 stats in total, and not 4 on each. But no way! Silence! Oh, he can't go into Windwalk! This is not good. Invul potion used right away before the fight even starts, man. Who surrounds a Blade Master like this, follows it up with a silence and gets him down to 1/3 of HP and forces the invul? Nobody.
A player's forces are under attack.
Waiting for a Banshee transition. FoCuS is already kind of anticipating it. Holy smokes, that Lich. By going Walkers. There's nothing too wrong with going Walkers except the time that you lose. Like, Spirit Link is always nice. Feeds the Destroyers a little bit, but there's only so little Dispel. It's good against Skeletons if you go for the upgrade. And it's great against Curse. But yeah, this is not the greatest. Not the greatest orc late game at the moment. Not the greatest play. Boots of Kel'Thuzad. Okay, more damage. Give me more damage. Plus 13. Without an orb, but the shop is gone, so we can't go orb. Nor Tiny Great Hall. Yikes. Do this, of course. A lot of skeletons if played correctly. Cool trap on the ghouls, actually.
A town is under siege.
FoCuS breaking upkeep. There's a lot of supply coming in. But without orb, can you even fight? Lich level 3, that's kind of bad. Stomp, alright, but Kodo taken out with the perfect amount of damage. Ghouls are falling, but that's a problem. That is 4 destroyers in the air and no orb on a blade. You probably know how this will end. Not in a good way if you're a FoCuS fan or a Happy hater. There's a lot of Happy haters. Decent saves for a while. But this is Mission Impossible, everybody. And this episode will not have a happy end. Tom Cruise is not in to save the world this time. Yeah, this early game was just not good enough to compete in the late. Because Happy's game was kind of flawless despite losing a couple of ghouls here and there, but ghouls are cheap, so it's doable. FoCuS's mid game didn't really work. Boom! At least he gets a hero kill. He wanted to pass something. Town portal, probably. Haha! If he kills him now, that would be so funny, but no. Okay, FoCuS still in, FoCuS still fighting. Good save there as well. Not having a shop really hurt him. Dark Ranger kill keeps him in the game. And it's only destroyed. It's not even a field left. There's no statue left. Which is really good now because mana is low, HP is low, everything's poisoned now, which adds to this fact. There's a chance for a comeback. especially with crits. We are level 1 crit, 122. So the multiplier's 3 now. 67 times 3, you can do the math, around 200, scratching at the 200. And a tiny is up. Happy's moving out. Expo didn't pay off yet. Blade Master sees him coming. There is consumables, but still no orb. Never had the gold. Never made the decision to go for that orb. I think Orb of Lightning in this matchup. You should always have it. Oh boy. Nuke again. Not dodging the coil, questionable to me. But alright, he saves the Invo Potion for the big fight. And that big fight is coming in now. No Bad Riders despite no web or not a single, or only 2 Fiends. Stomp, FoCuS, crit, a little bit of damage here. 186, not bad. But how is he supposed to kill the Destroyers? The Lich will decimate Berserkers in no time. Or will he? Blade Master Windwalk to be safe. Happy is losing a lot, actually. He's overcommitting, as it seems. The Expo is paying off. If FoCuS not losing the Blade Master here, this might be his fight, and this might be one of the sickest comebacks all year, especially against Happy. Destro's low, Headhunter's still there, Lich no mana. And since he went Dark Ritual, he can't go and eat his units. GG. FoCuS does it. Shebang. 4 and 2. I kinda underestimated FoCuS comeback potential here, ladies and gentlemen. I am amused. And a little bit befuddled that Happy lost this. He would... Usually he doesn't give this away. What was the reason? There was no real reason. He finally got the levels. And then he owned. Yeah, maybe I was a little biased in my casting and expected the game to go as it always goes. But I was wrong, and I apologize to FoCuS, to you guys. So, you know it. Will Happy random undead again? That would be 4 out of 4. That would be a 1 out of 125 chance. Is it really happening? No statue, no mana, 4 destroyers being 20 dead supply. Yeah, no statues, especially right after the fight there. Mana was low, and this is also like kind of my approach and why I'm so in my balance suggestion that will be coming at some point. This is why I don't want to nerf undead too hard, because there's such a big ripple effect when it comes to undead with either weak mana management or low mana availability. That is pretty much a prime example for this. So, guys, what do you think? What is the outcome of this prediction? Will Happy random undead again? 1/3 in favor of yes, 2/3 in favor of no? Well, It's happening! Happy off race in a mirror match. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Orc, mirror, Happy versus FoCuS. The streak is over. And how does he play this? FoCuS, of course, doesn't know that Happy is Orc at the moment, so he will be the one to scout. Happy plays a FoCuS, FoCuS plays a Blade Master. Interesting that FoCuS plays Blade Master versus random. So we already have a styles clash. FoCuS Headhunters versus Blade Master. So if Happy goes double Rex all in cheese, that's the hard counter, right? FoCuS assuming Happy got undead. Yeah, maybe. Blade Master not bad. Blade Master not bad. Oh, finally. Just took 7 maps. So Happy, he can't be that bad with Orc, because he defeated Moon in Orc vs Night Elf. Just this week.
A player's forces are under attack.
So despite saying in Happy's play suggestion that he can't comment on other races because he only plays undead, his Orc is fairly decent. And it's no double racks, but it's a later-ish tech and a Voodoo Lounge early on.
Forces are under attack.
He took some damage already. Blade Master can cut Headhunters to pieces if played correctly. Ring with some damage mitigation. Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler. Yep, got it. FoCuS. This is kinda what I'm a little afraid of. That Happy takes maps in mirror matches when he's off racing against other players. Imagine the shame. Ooh, end snare, nice. Feels like FoCuS is feeling really confident. Deny, of course. Imagine the joy of just completely demolishing Happy for once after years of suffering. Thank you, Clarifontes 2 for the Prime sub. Wolves keep track of the blade. Grunts keep track of the wolf.
A player's forces are under attack.
And we will establish a 2-base game at least. Okay, constant harass, not exposing the grunts too much. But FoCuS not getting too much damage on the table. Has to invest the speed scroll for double purpose though. Killing a headhunter and saving a grunt. I know speed scrolls are barely affordable anymore these days.
A player's forces are under attack.
But if it serves a double purpose, why not? Ooh, that was the last Windwalk. Gotta be careful. Happy got the last hit, I think. Not too sure, actually. Yeah, Happy got it. Thank you, Torben Dietrich, for the sub. Yeah, solid number of headhunters slowly but steady. I think FoCuS feels the same. Gotta retreat, doesn't want to take more damage. Dominic Zek, thank you for the Prime sub. So we have a Shadow Hunter out. We get a Shadow Hunter by FoCuS as well. So we're not seeing all 4 Orcs heroes yet. Just Ross with the 5 gifted. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Rossi. Seems like you guys are in a good mood. I like it, I like it. Let it rain on me. Oh boy, FoCuS is pretty hurt. FoCuS is pretty damn hurt. He needs to get out of there ASAP. Illusion Farseer to block. Oh, doesn't. Feels like a missed opportunity. Rather goes for the Berserker, but Speed Scroll. Very hard to block against that. Even for Happy. Lost the grunt. You guys are negative Nancy's. He just survived the sick creepjack without losing too much, and you guys just comment on the grunts. Come on. Say so! Thank you very, very much for the sub. Say so if you're around, by the way. If you could send me the ping table of your connection to War3 Champion servers, that would be awesome. Because I wanna know what kind of ping you guys down there and down under have to all the servers. Anyway, Shaman coming. Shaman getting saved. Nice. That grunt as well. Creeps are hard to get to deal with, everybody. Why not go with FoCuS? Wake up! Use the zap. There we go. Is Happy taking full control of this game or what? This is not good. This is bad. Reinforcements are kinda coming. One of the wind used. Did FoCuS just lose absolutely everything? What a effing disaster. Felt a little overconfident, huh? That's I mean, I know the feeling of having issues with the creeps on this map. Nice reveal. Hex. Is he dead? He has Windwalk, but he's still revealed. He's still revealed. He's still revealed. 6 HP. FoCuS in pure panic mode. Can you stabilize from there? Happy is tier 3. Happy has the better heroes. The Shadow Hunter is dead still. And somewhat underleveled.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, I feel like FoCuS early game was pretty good and then the creeps got involved. So, what? Invo potion? Was he afraid of a backstabbing Blade Master or did he actually misclick?
A player's forces are under attack.
Who knows? Maybe Invo potion tastes real good. Cloak can be kinda nice if he gets into a decent position. Crit level 2 actually. Didn't see that before. So we're gonna have Grunt Shaman versus Berserker Bloodlusted Shaman Tri-Hero. Is that right? Am I understanding the situation in this game correctly? Bloodlusted Berserkers without too much dispel? At least FoCuS has one Berserker. Let's go. Nice stomp by Happy. Of course he's not giving that away. And one of the 3 shaman with mana is gone. Rah 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 rah. Tam Tam, thank you for the gifted sub. Really enjoyed your appearance on Podlast tonight. You should do that more often. Tam Tam, you should talk more with your silky smooth voice. FoCuS has no time to transition, does he?
A player's forces are under attack.
Almost no consumable. Nice creeping by FoCuS. This should be his finally level 3. Gloves of Haste as well. Happy with an Expo. Wow, an Expo in Orc Mirror. When do you ever see that? Stop. Disables quite a bit. Even Lightning Shield on top. Counter Lightning Shield. There's lightning everywhere! It's a thunderstorm in the middle of these 2 forests. Does anybody have a heal scroll? No, but a mana stone for Happy and a level 2 heal wave. That's a lot of healing. And there's no healing for FoCuS. Happy is winning FoCuS in Orc Mirror. Happy is demolishing FoCuS in Orc Mirror. And that's quite embarrassing. Stop FoCuS. Bye! Invo Potion. Okay, not for now. But bye-bye soon. Like 100%. There's no army left. There's nothing left. Shadowhunter bench. GG. Happy beats FoCuS in Orc Mirror. To be fair, he was random. So FoCuS didn't know that at the start of this game. But at the end of the day, this week, including ladder performances, Happy beat Moon with Orc vs Night Elf. Happy beat Chemico in Human Mirror. And he beat FoCuS in Orc Mirror. That's pretty impressive. That was fun. That was a lot of fun, actually. He also beat Moon and Elf Mirror. He also lost to Moon and Elf Mirror. Fair. So that was the new Show Cup, everybody. I think we might have to tweak the rules here and there. For example, getting your main race while randoming. So either remove random or rehost when main race. Happy wins 6-2. According to Liquipedia, X-Lord is next tomorrow. We'll see. How good is X-Lord's either random luck, or can Happy transition his random luck from today to tomorrow, or will it be different races? That is the question. Yeah, this will sting for FoCuS, losing that mirror. It's always Happy. It's the King of the Hill format. So if you win or draw, you stay the King of Show Cup and you will get a new challenger assigned to you. So that was a good chunk of money for Happy again. $170 times 6. It's a good weekend. That is... Wait, I have to get my calculus out for this. Can't even do math on stream perfectly. That's $1,000 for Happy, just like that. So I'll take a small break and then I will be back in an hour, round about an hour, for ESL Meisterschaft relegation. But I gotta get some groceries since here in Germany at least, little service announcement, Monday is a holiday. So get your groceries today, otherwise you will starve, or you have to spend so much on food delivery that you can't really get good at Diablo Immortal anymore. So get your groceries now, come back, maybe cook some cool food, and then come back and we watch ESL Meisterschaft relegation, because there's gonna be some good games, I'm pretty sure about that. We will be following Leon in the bracket. He's up against Tox first, and then it's up against an orc, which is either Tom or Hank. 4 players will qualify for the fall season of Meisterschaft. So 4 out of 8. We have Tom versus Hank, Tox versus Leon, 84 versus Sunny, which is casted by Slash, and Mr. Gannicus versus Shocky. And then the top semi-final will be ours as well, before we go into the lower bracket Sunday. On, what is it, Good Sunday or something? So, yeah, thank you for tuning in. I had a good time. It was a cool interaction with you guys today. I think this is the right amount of memeing and being serious for a show match like this. And very happy about all the support. If you think, hey, these guys that supported Back to Warcraft, that's pretty cool dudes. I want to be as cool as they are. Well, backtowarcraft.com/support. We have a Patreon where you can sign up. We got coaching there, replay analysis, early podcast access, etc., etc., etc. Go read through it. The best and most reliable way to support us here via Patreon for sure. You can sign up here on Twitch with a sub. Use your Prime. It's the beginning of the month, so throw your Prime at us. We also have YouTube membership, so if you're watching the VOD, below the video, there's a join button. It's basically the YouTube equivalent to Twitch subs. You can also throw us a donation, whether with PayPal, credit card, or crypto. You can buy our merch or give a shout out to our sponsors, CORSAIR and Holy Energy. CORSAIR, of course, eSport award-winning hardware manufacturer of the year. They got mouse, keyboard, headsets, screens, mouse pads, streaming gear. They got everything for your needs. Memory, coolers, etc., etc., etc. So if you're looking for new gear, the best gear in the world, check out CORSAIR. Very happy with my Virtuoso headset, with my K95 Platinum keyboard, and with my Saber mouse. So yeah, feel free. There's always also a premium version for their gear, and there's a great bang for your buck version of that gear. So there's something for everyone. And check out with the coupon code BackToWarcraft, gives you a 10% discount even on weekly deals. So you get a discount on your discount. Holy Energy is also there if you want an alternative to the normal energy drink, which is a little too sugary for my taste. No sugar with Holy Energy. They got great taste for the summertime, everybody. Fruity flavors, and it's the biggest restock in company history at the moment. All flavors are available again, whether you want the panther or the bear or the shark or the cobra or the eagle or the tiger. They have multiple packages, and if you can't decide, just go for the trial pack and try them all. Same here, coupon code BackToWarcraft for Holy Energy, and if it's your first order, then use Back to Warcraft 5 for a €5 discount as well. I'll be back in 45 minutes, ESL Meisterschaft relegation with Remo and Leon and Tox and the rest of the bracket. See ya then.